lost track of that bear as we went further up the river, but I'm going to get a view of him here again soon. I was hoping he was going to get a little closer so I can get a photo with my phone, put it up on the message board. Yeah, they're tougher to see when they're dark, so they kind of pop up out of nowhere, the juvies and especially the calves, when you're trying to get a picture of them.
That guy, I think of Rizzo's dolphins. They have those scratches too.
Oh, like rake marks.
Yeah.
It's actually a good point too. The rake marks you may see, they might be mistaken as big scars, but it's just from the markings from other beluga's teeth. And I don't believe they'll leave a permanent scar. I don't think they're deep enough to... There's that bear.
Right into the camera.
There's that bear poking his head out behind a rock. See him up there?
Oh yeah. Ready? You know where Polar Bear Point is?
Yeah.
No, don't go there. You have to go through town to get there.
Yeah.
Stay where you are. You're good. I don't need... Man, I had a good day yesterday. Two sets of mum and two.
Wow. Actually, you want to tell us about what's been like out there? If you. This is Jim. We had him out earlier, and he does buggy. He drives the buggy out in Buggy Land, I guess. Hey, like does the. Right now we're doing the summer tours, and then he's back as well in the winter. How many years have you gone now?
It'll be my 13th bear season.
Yeah, holy smokes.
4 summers and 2 northern lights. So I'm here a lot. I love it here.
Yeah. And this year you guys have had, it's been actually a really good summer, hey?
Oh, for bears, it's been awesome. I think I've only been skunked 2 days. Most the years before, if you saw a bear a day, that was awesome. Generally 50-50. And summer bears aren't as close as fall bears.
Big boy.
That's definitely a bear.
See him walking now, he's on the move again.
That's a big fella.
Yeah, he looks huge from here.
I wonder if that's one that was on Facebook. But
Yeah, they got the wide stance, and yeah,
he
there's
had to have a wide stance.
barely any space between their front legs.
But that's a healthy bear. No Jenny Craig or Weight Watchers in Bearland.
Yeah, you guys had a day. Was it 5 or 6 or bears that you seen?
Yesterday was good. 7.
7.
Yeah.
Holy smokes!
2 sets of mum and 2, and a single off pretty far away, but still counts as a bear.
Wow.
But that's odd in the summer to get that.
That's crazy.
But I've had a good summer because there were a lot of caribou out until people started going out on the land in their quads. Then you don't see them anymore.
Well, it's like last year is weird because they had Heather had said almost every day they seen caribou on the Sloop Cove hike, and then I was talking with somebody this year and they said they barely seen any, but now everybody's seeing them out in Buggy Land.
Yeah.
Like they're hanging out. You had those photos right at launch, like
Yeah.
the big boy that big
Brandy
bull.
and I was.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just pulled into the parking lot, and the biggest caribou I've ever seen up here is standing 20 meters, 30 meters away from us.
Yeah, man, they're crazy. And everybody at the study center too, they've been super excited because they've had, I think that one as well as some others that are just lingering around. So some of the guests and then of course the staff enjoy it as well. Can look out the window and there's just a big bull standing in the middle of the parking lot. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, and I haven't seen a red fox. Well, I've only been here since my first tour was July 28th this year. I haven't seen a red fox yet, but I've seen Arctics. Saw one messing with a polar bear the other day. It would get like this close and then run away.
That's nuts. You'd think the polar bear would do a.
Oh, he was,
Oh,
but
really?
he wasn't catching it.
That's funny.
And you see that, I've seen it maybe 3 times, and I'm out every day for 6 weeks in the fall, and every day for 2 months in the summer.
The big bad polar bear, and you see these Arctic fox teasing them, or I was told recently, it's, I guess people have seen it a few times. The bears, if they're swimming through the water, the beluga whales will give it a good beating.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they'll bug it and hit it and taunt it kind of as it's swimming. They got it rough, those guys.
Yeah, they don't never get any respect.
Getting beaten up by your food, that's not good.
Yeah. That's food playing with you.
Yeah. Yeah, he's just kind of hanging out up there.
That's good. He's in a good spot.
Yeah.
Not close to town, other side of the river from town.
Still think it's so crazy just driving around. You're like, hey, a polar bear.
Yeah.
You know, like just weird, man. Especially, being on the water too, in the boat surrounded by beluga whales.
Yeah. Or when you see them in town, it's kind of exciting.
Yeah.
Like
hearing
that one that
lots
ran by me 2 summers ago.
Ugh,
I could have jumped on his back when he went by me, and I could hear his stomach contents sloshing.
jeez. It's too close for comfort.
But we already had a little chat before, and we were cool.
It's crazy. Like, I wake up every time I hear a cracker, and there's been a decent amount lately. The guys, 3, 4, 5. I don't even barely check the clock anymore. You just hear them, and I look out the window because some of them sound really close, and then go back to sleep. And that's when the bears are sneaking into town.
I haven't heard many this summer compared
Really?
to other summers, though.
Or like Bob says, after doing fireworks his whole life, he's just become immune to that noise.
Yeah. And sometimes when Bob sleeps, he sleeps.
Yeah. Oh, here's one right under the boat. For sure going by the camera. So I don't know, I'm thinking about maybe heading out to the bay. Seems like we lost a bit of visibility here. Still pretty good, but
Yeah, compared to what it can be,
yeah.
this is quite good.
That's the whales telling us not to go yet. Just wait a little longer.
We got a pod coming up behind us.
Oh yeah.
And closer. And beside it.
Maybe it's just choppy because the tide's coming in too, so you're getting the currents clashing.
Right.
It's just not making sense. There we got some
Yeah, but because there's a breeze, it's not really a...
wind. Yeah,
Full-on
it's
wind.
not howling. These are pretty decent sized waves, getting a little bit of white caps. Just passing by Sloop Cove.
guys.
I have to put my rain jacket on soon. That's a mix.
Mm-hmm.
Adults, juvies, and I think maybe I spotted a little calf.
These animals just fascinate me about why they do this.
Yeah.
Like, it's nuts.
Like, what's the draw, or why are they attracted to the boat? Why are they so curious? Inquisitive.
I always look at curiosity as a sign of intelligence.
Mm-hmm.
Most of my intelligent friends are curious.
Yeah.
I don't have many dumb friends.
Yeah, it's like when you physically see them looking up at you on the boat too. It's like, oh, that's weird.
Yeah.
They're not looking at it as this weird thing bobbing around on the surface. It's like they're aware that something's on top of this floating dinghy.
And it's the same with bears. When you see a bear, they don't look at the buggy. They're looking at our eyes.
Yeah.
You know? They know that we're something that can react to them or whatever. Even
amazing.
caribou, which aren't the brightest lights on the planet,
man.
they look at us.
I feel bad saying they're dumb, but let's just call them silly. They're really silly.
Quite often when I see a caribou out on the land, it might walk away and then it just runs back for no
yeah,
real
definitely.
reason.
That's what I was going to say. If you're on the trail on the Skidoo and you come up on some caribou, they'll trot away, and then all of a sudden they turn around and they'll start running back, and then they meet you kind of where you're up further on the trail, and holy crap, they scare again, and then they take off again. And they won't just, it's not like a deer where it just heads in the opposite direction and gets away from you. But they are fun to watch how they kind of prance, and their noses go up in the air, and they trot. Or when they go to start running, they kind of do a little lunge, a little hop up in the air.
Yeah. Right under the boat.
Yeah, I got a nudge there on the prop guard. Oh yeah, I'm getting lots of pictures. Just wanted to open this up quick for a quick peek.
Looked like they were swimming on their sides, on the starboard side.
Oh yeah. Just all over the place. Oh, I might have felt a nudge on the camera. Felt that sneeze coming on for like the last half hour.
Big guy right beside. Not that big. That one seems to have been following us all day with this
Yeah,
dark
spray in the face. Really? Now we're back in some nice water. That one looked like it might have had some pocks. You can see the dots on the side on the skin. Hard to believe a few days ago the whales seemed like they were really thinning out, and now we're totally surrounded by them. How many whales do you think there are all around us right now? It's easily over 20 of them.
That was a good shot.
That one's got a big scar on his side. There's still a whole pile of them back there too. There's a big group of adults swimming up on my side of the boat. Here's one looking up. Pretty awesome, eh? Holy, we're getting an overload of snapshots here. I checked it earlier and it was 30 something, and now we're at 50. Yeah, 50.
Of snapshots.
Yeah, just in a
Cool.
couple minutes.
Well, there's been a lot right beside the camera.
Yeah.
There's just basically been a lot today. Yeah, and I was like, well, should I go out? And there's no whales from the other day, like, but no problem today.
No. Yeah, not even close to resembling the past days. Just that bad weather. I thought we scared them off or something, but apparently they're just hiding. Makes you wonder where they go when all that wind and stuff kicks up, and where were they hunkered down at?
Yeah, do they go to deeper water or shallower water?
Yeah, the one day where it was bad weather and Danny was on the boat, she flew in from Seal River and they went over up the river, I think Mosquito Point. She said there's a pile of them up there, and that's like 10 kilometers upriver. But I don't know if that hasn't been the case all the time for this bad weather. Man, those boats look full, hey? totally forgot about the GoPro.
My hand's cramping up from holding the camera. I want to drop my phone.
Pardon?
My hand's cramping up from holding the phone.
Here we go. They're coming back. Didn't give you enough time to stretch out there and I'd say hydrate, but not a good idea while we're out here for this long. Oh, I feel like I'm gonna sneeze again. I feel like I'm gonna sneeze again. I hope I'm not allergic to tons of whales.
You're in the wrong line of work if you're allergic to tons of whales.
Yeah.
Because as far as whale watching goes, this is my favorite I've ever done. Instead of a blow 400 meters away. Ooh, a tail. Ooh.
You're getting like
And looking them in
whale
the
blowing
eye.
you like right in the face with
Yeah, I've been whale snotted more than once, which is great. It's a little warmer in Maui when you're doing it, but
yeah, no kidding.
or the Baja.
Yeah, a little cool today. Woo. There's some big guys, yeah.
It is inside. You got it out. Good.
Turn my mic back on and blow everybody's eardrums out if I sneeze right into the mic, probably. Oh,
You
they're
don't
coming
have
back.
Neat colored water here.
Yeah. The green. Yeah, we just got some really green water now.
Baby crying.
Yeah. Yeah, sad baby crying.
Yeah, and when snow geese are flying, they're beautiful. Like the way it looks like shorebirds when they fly, like a murmuration of starlings.
Yeah. Where are the starlings? Because they're massive flocks of those, right?
Yeah, they're further south. I don't know if I've ever seen one here.
There, I got a couple belugas underneath the boat. Oh, they're coming back. Going by the cam. And here they go again, crossing over from the port side.